Hi guys, back again with my weekly update. Apologies, it's a day late. This is now Tuesday the 3rd of July. I've not been feeling too good. I've been getting quite bad hay fever lately. If you look into, particularly in the UK, our newspapers, our media, social media, everyone's reporting that we're at a 10-year all-time high for pollen, and it's affecting a lot of people, particularly me. I've not had it in my entire life. I'm 40 and this is the first time I've ever had hay fever. Eyes getting irritated, nose bunged up. Those are just two symptoms that I've been getting. I've been getting a bit of a cough. I've had it since, well, it's been on and off since May now, this cough, but it keeps coming and going. But I just wanted to let you know that I've not been too well, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't post yesterday. And also just letting you know that I have been getting a bit of hay fever, just so that you're not confusing any of these symptoms that you think that I may sound like with the side effects of the Minoxidil that I've been using. I know what the symptoms are. Obviously, you know, you've got a lot of people saying that you get dry, itchy skin, it affects your blood pressure because it's, you know, it's a vasodilator, so it's meant to lower your blood pressure. Like I say, I've not been too good. I still don't feel too cracking today, so apologies if I'm not coming across very articulated and I'm not being too descriptive. I'll try and be as best I can do just on this update. But I just feel like shit basically. I want to go lie down, so I thought I'd better get it done now. I've got a quiet house, missus is out, little one's at nursery, and this is what I'm doing. So yeah, report so far. I'll show you my diary. Keep a diary. It's one of the best things that you can do anyway. It's not just particularly for Minoxidil journey, but I started this journey with the Minoxidil applications on, yeah, there we go, Monday the 18th of June, which was my first official application. Did it in the morning, did it in the evening, and did anyway. So I've counted so far. This is now just after my second week. I'm into my third week, which is Monday, yesterday, the second. I'm now the second day into the third week, so that's 17 days overall. If I'd have been doing it every day like I have been doing, there's been a couple of days where I've not put it on twice, it would mean that I've done like 34 applications, so I think I've probably done about 32 applications of Minoxidil. And just to show you now, I've even gone through my diary and show you it's now day 17. This is what it looks like. I did have a shave last week. I took it down, I used my electric trimmer and took it down really close. Now, ordinarily, without using Minoxidil, if I'd have done that, I don't think I'd have had this much growth. This is usually what I get after about 2 weeks. So it's almost, not effectively double the rate of growth, but it just seems to be growing a fair bit quicker. Now, as you can see, you won't see all the vellus hairs that I can see, but I've noticed a hell of a lot more vellus, and it's just like there's loads of them. You can't see them. All you can see really is the terminal hairs that I already have. But again, after 17 days, it just feels as though the beard that I have got, the terminal hairs, they're a lot thicker, more stubbly. I'm still a bit, I've just put a bit of Minoxidil on about an hour ago, so it's the solution that I put on the Kirkland solution. So there you can see, this is how it looks. Then under there, I shot up my nose where it's all bunged up. So that's how it looks so far. No, I didn't use a razor. I used a beard trimmer, body hair trimmer, and I took it down to about, well, the closest you could, which is less than 1 mil. I think is a 0.5, not 0.5 mil, which is just using the trimmer without any heads on it. And you'll have seen in one of my videos that I bought a brand new one because my old one was pretty much dog shit. It was loose and it was chewing my face off, which was one of the first videos that I did, and it fucking hurt my face, so henceforth I bought myself a new trimmer. So yeah, that's how it looks. Just to go over a few symptoms that you may suffer with Minoxidil, just to sort of draw a line between the symptoms I'm getting with the hay fever that I've had for the last sort of 2 weeks plus, and any potential side effects that I might be getting with Minoxidil. Hay fever, I'm bunged up, I'm snotty, my eyes are irritated, they get red and itchy, they stream a little bit, you know, tears. It's irritating the back of my throat, I'm getting a bit of a cough. I've had that for a little while now. That's the hay fever. The minoxidil side effects, usually you get dry skin, which I've not been getting. I just call it, or I see it as what's left like a residue of the minoxidil. I don't think it's dry skin. I don't moisturise every day, I don't shave every day, I've got no intention of shaving every day. I've not been getting also heart palpitations per se. You know, you get the odd one now and again. I think everybody gets heart palpitations depending on what you're doing, how old you are, how healthy you are, you know. I'm not unaware of heart palpitations. I've had them for on and off, you know what I mean? I've been getting, you know, like a little palpitation, you go, oh, what's that? And it's just a little flutter. It's nothing to report all of it. I've been to the doctor to get checked out, blood pressure's perfectly fine. Obviously, with minoxidil being a vasodilator, and it was discovered from what I've read and watched on videos, it's also designed, I think it was, to reduce blood pressure and open up the veins, blood vessels, to allow more oxygen in, which is how this works with your beard, which is effectively just activating the beard growth. I don't know the science behind it. I'm not no biological scientist by any means. I just go by what I've read. I go by what I've watched with you guys, you know, videos, Adam at the Beard Solution, the Spanish Beard, the Beard Necessities, all the other guys out there that have inspired me to do this is basically where I've been getting my information from, as well as reading into it and then using Googling it and what have you. So yeah, that's those two symptoms set aside. I've not been getting any of the minoxidil side effects very seriously. Like I said, a couple of heart palpitations in 17 days is not anything that I would ordinarily have felt because I go to the gym or because I go running, because I go training. So I'm happy. I'm not getting very dry skin. Obviously it's been blazing sunny, warm, 20-25 degrees in some parts of the UK. I'm West Yorkshire, so we're further up north, we're kind of middle of the island if you're not from the UK. And it's been red hot. Obviously I've been putting sun lotion on to protect my skin so I don't get sunburn. And I'm getting quite a decent tan out of it, to be honest with you. I'm happy with that. I'm also not getting any tightness of the chest. I'm also not getting any sort of, when I go running, if I go out on my bike, if I go to the gym, I'm not getting any, I'm not struggling to get any air intake. You know, these are the top three symptoms to look out for when you're taking or applying minoxidil, sorry, not taking it. So that's it. I've just been getting a bit of air fever, and today I'm feeling a bit shit, so if I'm coming across a bit fuzzy or I'm not being sort of well articulated or you're not understanding anything, by all means, you know, let me know in comments below. I don't mind answering them. If I'm feeling that way, I'll just probably reply to you as and when I feel better. I'm not going to reply immediately because I'm going to go for a little nap when I finish this video. So apologies again for it being a day late. I was supposed to do a video yesterday, which would have been like the second Monday of this video series that I've been doing for minoxidil. So far, I can't report anything bad. It's all positive, positive, positive. Beautiful sunny weather. Beard seems to be coming on fine. It also seems to be growing a bit better. I've noticed I don't have particularly hairy arms. I don't know if you can see, but they're all like vellus. They're not like, you know, all blonde hairs that I've got because I was quite fair haired. Like I was platinum blonde when I was a baby, up until being about 8-9 years old. So I think it was only when puberty hit that all my hair went dark. So yeah, I've noticed they're a bit more noticeable. Now, with me noticing all these velluses, like I said earlier in the video, you can't see them on these cameras. I'm using an iPhone 10, and albeit a good camera, it's not particularly the best one front facing. The rear camera is probably the better camera out of the two on the phone, so I don't really know how to do that without, you know, looking a bit of a douche, trying to get these videos clear and concise for you all to sort of see how it's progressing. But like I say, I am noticing more vellus, and you can just, I don't know, sometimes you can see in certain lights that there's more vellus coming up. Can you see them there? They're all coming through. Now, I don't know, I'm assuming that that's because of the minoxidil. I could also say that I'm more attentive, and my attention's been on my beard for the last 17 days. My attention, my focus, you know, I'm looking in the mirror. Sometimes at night when my bathroom is, the window's just there, or to my left, the sun's just setting over there and it's beautiful bright light, and when I look in my mirror I can see all the light casting off my beard, and you can see all the hair, see where it's growing, you know. So it could just be that I've noticed it more because I'm paying more attention to the beard growth now that I'm on this minoxidil journey. So I don't think it is that. I think obviously with my focus and attention being on that, you do sort of see things progress slowly because you're constantly looking at the mirror, you're constantly looking in any mirror that you can see where you're not going to look like a tit. You know, you want to see progression, you want to see thick beards still coming through, you want to see these velluses growing out and falling out and then turning into terminal hairs. This is what I want. I've got the terminal hairs here, I've got the terminal hairs there, but there's not a lot. Like Adam at the Bearded Solution, he had quite similar sort of beard growth here and a bit there and a bit there, bless him. And he's done fucking amazing. Look at the beard he's got. I mean, that's the kind of beard I aspire to be having, you know, the kind of beard I want growing. I want all this filling in. I want all that filling in. I want to be able to grow a beard. Not because I feel emasculated, not because I can't grow a beard. It's because I want to change my look. It's so easy to grow a goatee. That's a look that I've had so many times. I can cut my hair in so many different sort of, I can have it long, which I'm currently growing my hair long. I've had it short, shaved, you name it. You can only change your look so many times and it starts getting boring. Like, what the fuck do I do now? I'm 40. You know, pretty soon my hair's going to start going grey because I'm getting a few grey hairs inside here. So I just want to be able to grow a beard, you know. Fuck it, why not? So, yeah, that's the update. I hope you guys are all doing really well with your beard update journeys. I hope you're all progressing fine. If you're doing better than I am, then fucking brilliant. If you're not, keep it up. You know, it's not meant to happen overnight. It's not a magic pill. You just, like James's magic fucking beanstalk where he throws a bean in the ground and then big stalks come fucking flying out. That ideally would be what everyone wants, so they don't have to, you know, wait for the beard to grow. But you know, when you're a baby, your hair's all this sort of term, what they call it, vellus. You know, I watch my son, like, oh, his hair's not going to get thick, and now he's 2, and his hair's just like thick and bright blonde like I used to be. It does take time, so stick with it. Don't give up after 2 weeks, don't give up after a month, don't give up after 3 months. Keep going until month 6. You'll notice it after about a month, the hairs will start growing. Just purely from the videos that are on YouTube, the people that have already done it, that are proving it out there, I think there's, I don't know, is it 40,000 of you, if not more. The more we do it, the more we can tell people that, you know, I don't even know if this is a sort of epidemic of men that can't grow beards, and why can't we? Is it a genetic thing? Is it something caused by vaccinations that we're taking when we're kids? I don't have a fucking clue. I'm just speculating. I'm hoping that this journey of mine comes into fruition. I'm hoping you guys out there that are, you know, going through the same sort of emotions as I am and anyone else that's been doing it. I hope your guys' beards, I hope it all just works out for you. I really do. But keep up with it. Don't give in. Don't just get lazy. You know, I've had a couple of days, like I say, where I've fucking forgot. I've had a hangover the other week because I've had a few too many beers with a friend of mine. I forgot to apply it that night because I was drunk. I then, you know, forgot to do it the morning after, so I just thought, you know what, fuck it. Also, yeah, let me remind you, I've got a derma roller and I've not yet used it. I only got it last week, I think it was. I've had it just over a week and a bit now. I've not found a time where I want to do it, or I can do it, because I want to keep doing the applications twice a day, so I'm sort of struggling to sort of go, right, there's going to have to be a cut-off day where I don't use Minoxidil for 24 hours. And it's kind of difficult because I want to get on with it. Like I say, I want this thing to work. I want to push it. But I understand in the back of my mind you've got to like slow it down. Come on, Chris, you know, do these things. Take the baby steps necessary to get your beard to work and grow. Like I say, I'm taking the folic acid. I'm not taking biotin, just purely because I don't think it's necessary. Just from what I've read, what videos I've watched. Adam, very eloquent to put it. You know, he said you don't need to take it. Also the L-carnitine, L-tartrate, I've been supplementing it, I've got it, I've not put it in the bottle that I've been using. I thought I'm going to try a month without it in this, the Kirkland Minoxidil solution, and then just take it orally with my diatomaceous earth. So I'll put 2 scoops of diatomaceous earth in a pint-sized glass, and then I fill it with juice, and then I put a tiny little teaspoon in of L-carnitine, L-tartrate, which is LCLT, which you keep seeing on videos and stuff. So supplementation wise, I'm keeping up with that on a daily basis. I'm not actually taking it today. Folic acid, diatomaceous, LCLT, I'm not taking that today. I've had a couple of other vitamins that I usually take when I'm going training or whatever, so I need to get on that, you know, rather sharpish today, so I'm not missing it out because it's almost the day 20 past 1 in the afternoon over here. So I'm going to do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe anyway, guys. I really do appreciate anyone that's already subscribed. I appreciate everybody that's watched this, any of my videos that I'm putting out there. You know, they're just purely to sort of document my journey, and literally to help any guys out there that are going through the same sort of emotions. You know, if you can't grow the beard and you're just discovering this minoxidil thing, wow, what is it? You know, if I'm the first video that you've seen of this minoxidil journey, I'm not the only one. I'm like you. I just discovered this 3-4 weeks ago, and I'm fucking so excited to get it done. Do you know what I mean? I want to, yeah, come on, let's go. But baby steps, slow, persistent, keep up with your diet. You know, if you listen to the Spanish beard, I don't know the guy's name, but he's amazing. He's quirky, but he's to the point, he's honest, and he's concise. He says, if you want your beard to grow, don't just expect silica. You know, your diet's part of it. Diatomaceous earth is silica, and it's fantastic for beard growth. So I'm not only recommending it, I'm promoting it because I take it myself, and it does feel a lot like it's helping, not only my beard, but my eyebrows seem a lot thicker, my eyelashes seem to be coming out. I never used to have very good eyelashes, so they appear to be getting a little bit darker and longer, and they used to be really fair. So there you go. My hair appears thicker as well, and I've got, you know, take it off. It's a mess, that's why the hat's on, but it's all there. It's just good for your hair, it's good for your skin, good for your nails, anything. You research it, I can't tell you, can't remember what it's all supposed to be for, but I just know the essentials. Folic acid, obviously, you know, women take that when they're pregnant because it helps the fetus grow. It also is good for your hair. But, you know, all these supplements, hair, so there you go, hair, nails, everything, skin. So yeah, don't forget your supplements. Be patient and keep on going with it. Any problems, any questions, speak to me or any other guys. We're all here to help each other. It's a small community of people. We're all on the same journey. Some of us have completed the journey. You know, people have been doing this for 2-3 years that I've seen on the videos. So don't give up hope, it can happen. Also, if it doesn't happen after 3 months, just try it for another 3 months and see how you go. You know, you might feel like you're wasting your time or you're not getting anywhere. It may be that you know, everyone genetically is different. I'm different to Adam from a beard solution. I'm different to Spanish beard. You know, he's got a fucking glorious beard. So has Adam. You know, all these guys that have done it and shown it and proven it, it does happen. Adam started off like me at the beard solution. I think I had a little bit more than what he's had around here, but he had a lot less. And now look at him. He's like a fucking lumberjack, the guy. Bless him. And thank you to him. Big shout out to you, mate, because you know you've inspired me as well as all these other guys out there. Right, I'm waffling. I think it's the caffeine kicking in. I feel like shit, I've got a caffeine kicking in going on. So, I'm going to say bye-bye. Look forward to seeing you all, guys. Comments, anything you got, any feedback, anything you want to help me with, if you think there's something I could do, then I appreciate it, I really do. I'm grateful for any help that you can give me. I'm grateful for any sort of pessimistic feedback because it's all learning. You know, don't be afraid to say something as long as it's nice. If you want to be negative, then don't bother. See you later. Right guys, I'm going. I shall see you all later. Bye bye.